Bonjour, je m'appelle Clover, je suis une junior à SY France, et c'est parti pour une journée dans ma vie. Hello everyone, my name is Clover Choi. I am a junior here at SY France. I'm from Orange County, California, and I come from the boarding school Culver Academies. I can't wait to take you on a day in my life today, so feel free to drop some questions down below. Bonjour. Just about to head into school. Classes start at 9 a.m. every day, but I have a free period first on Mondays, so I don't start until 9:50. Classes are 45 minutes each day with a 5-minute passing period in between. So here we are, SY campus. Maya, what's your favorite class?
Okay, so my favorite class is political science. I think it's such an amazing course, and we've been learning about the European Union and the war in Ukraine, and I think it's so interesting to see it through a French lens. So.
Hey Vera, what do you like to do during your free time?
I love to catch up with my friends. I love to do some homework, get some homework done in the meantime, just hang out, and it's like a nice calm space here. And yeah.
Tracy, why did you decide to do the full year?
Okay, I actually applied as a semester, but then I changed my mind after the person who interviewed me told me that 4 years is a lot better choice for me. And I'm really glad I did because I think you really need a second semester to be more comfortable with your surroundings and really build deeper connections with your friends and your host family. And you know French so much better too, and French language. So I think second semester is when it really gets fun and more comfortable. So I totally recommend it a full year over a semester.
So for last block on Mondays, we usually have an all-school assembly, but today we have small group advisories where we are making postcards for our new accepted admitted students. I'm currently just doing some homework, but I'm going to take a break and answer some questions. So this question is, how long are the school days? School days start at 9 a.m. every day and end at 4:25 p.m., except Wednesdays are half days, so we start at 9 and end at 12:25. And then Thursdays are fieldwork days, so that varies on the time. Sometimes we're in Rennes, sometimes we stay at school, and other times we go a little bit farther to explore. How often do you guys travel outside of Rennes? Good question. So sometimes for fieldwork, we travel outside of Rennes for a day trip. We also have 3 school trips in the year. The first trip is in October to the south of France. We just had our Paris trip in February, and then we have another trip to the south of France in April. And you also have the opportunity to independent travel around November, where you can take day trips or weekend-long trips outside of Rennes. What is typically worn to classes? So there's no specific dress code here at SY as long as you look presentable and nice. So what I usually wear is jeans and a sweater. It does get cold around winter time, so you do want to pack winter clothes. How much homework do you have a day? I would say that we never have more than 2 hours worth of homework. Also, a ton of classes have homework that's not necessarily due the next day, but a few days after it was given. What makes Rennes special? I think that the community is really special in Rennes. It is a small city, so you get to know everything around you and locals around you really fast. The people are super friendly and open-minded and super nice to Americans. And also, just by the time you've been here in Rennes for a couple months, you'll just have the city in the back of your hands. So you'll just be able to take the metro, take the bus, and you'll just get to explore everything. What's your favorite English book this year? Honestly, I love all the English books we've read because they all relate to France and to expats in France. But one of my favorites was Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. And I also really enjoyed reading Ernest Hemingway because we got to see his perspective of Paris and of France, and we actually got to visit Shakespeare & Co. on our Paris school trip, which has a lot of influence on the book. So breaks are usually 2 weeks long. The first week of break is usually with SYA on a school trip, and then the second week of break you can either independent travel, or sometimes host families plan trips, or family can come visit you. What is the capstone project? So the capstone project is the culminating project of semester 2 in our experiential French class. Every student gets the opportunity to pick a topic of their choosing as long as it is place-based in Rennes. So for me, I am choosing to work with West France, the newspaper, because I'm into journalism, and so I'm going to be talking about the competitors of West France and also how technology has shaped the newspaper. What's my favorite lunch at SY? Well, my favorite Jean Massé lunch is probably poulet frites or the carbonara pasta that they have because it's really, really good. Clothing store chains that are popular in the US at Rennes. Zara is very popular in Rennes. H&M is very popular, but it's very different compared to US H&M. And that's all I can think of on the top of my head. Do you have the opportunity to join clubs or start clubs? Absolutely yes. I am a part of News Decoder, which is actually an outside organization and news source. And so they have partnered with SYA for multiple years, so I'm a part of News Decoder. There is a book club, which recently just started a few months ago, I think. And then there's the Spirit Committee, which is for planning events, if that's what you're into. Best French food you've had so far? Oh gosh, anything duck is super, super good. Steak frites, having just the luxury of having baguette and butter every day is something I am going to miss so, so much when I go back to the US. I think there are 5 sophomores this year. Most of us are juniors though. My favorite place to eat is Sakura. It is a Japanese restaurant with really good curry and katsudon, and it is really close to school. What's your favorite after-school activity? I do 3 after-school activities. I dance, I do archery, and I do News Decoder. I think my favorite is probably archery because it's something that I just started in France with no experience prior, and I just really love it, and it's really, really fun and awesome to try something new. What do you like to do on the weekends? On the weekends, I usually like to hang out with friends for Saturdays, go out to eat, shop, go to the movies, all that fun stuff. And then Sundays, I usually like to spend with my host family because Sundays are a family day in France. My biggest advice to the class of 2024 is to just experience everything and just enjoy every moment and just go out and do everything you can because you only have a year or a semester here and it flies by so, so fast, and you will never be 17, 16, 18 years old in France as a teenager like this ever again. So just take every opportunity and just live. What's Rennes weather like? Right now it is currently 40s to 50s, and hopefully it will get warmer soon. All of our classes at SY are mixed with sophomores, juniors, and seniors combined, so no, sophomores do not just stick with sophomores. I have plenty of friends who are sophomores. Classes are definitely difficult at SY France because they are all in French except English and math, so yes, they are a challenge, but I think that you will be able to handle it. Officially going to be ending the takeover here. Thank you guys so much for watching if you've been keeping up on my day. And if you joined the live, thank you so much for your questions. I've loved answering them. And I hope this was super helpful. So once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Self-plug, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel where I make videos, and I have a few videos of my life in France. And I also have a blog. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me on any of my socials. Bonne nuit!